So Halo moving to a new engine, going to the Unreal 5 engine is big news, guys. This is like when 343 has always worked within their own framework, right? Building the Halo franchise for years. And it's kind of like when CD Projekt Red announced they were no longer going to be using the Red engine. They were going to go to Unreal 5 because Unreal 5 has just become so powerful that all the movie studios, all the film studios, TV studios, and pretty much all the major big budget games are using the Unreal 5 engine. It's pretty amazing how good it is. And this is the latest company to do so. But along with the announcement that they are moving to the Unreal 5 engine, 343 Industries just rebranded to Halo Studios. I did not see that coming, and I honestly missed that in the first news article that I read because it was mostly just focused on the engine and maybe I skim read it or whatever. There's a video circulating around. We're going to actually watch it, but there's a video going around of what this is going to look like in Unreal 5, and it is absolutely breathtaking. Um, but let's read through this because I'm genuinely excited about this. I don't know what the reaction across the internet has been. I'm a pretty big Halo fan. I've not huge into all the book lore and everything else, but I've loved the games, and I'm probably one of the few people who loved the TV show. The first season was kind of iffy, but the second season was really good, and it got canceled, and I was very disappointed. And I know that not everyone liked the show. That's okay. We don't all have to like the same mediums. I don't care about the books and the comic stuff and all that written. Nah, I'm just video games, TV show, and I differentiate their adaptations of source material. It's all good. I just like the Halo franchise. It's been a lot of fun over the years. I have a lot of great memories playing with my cousins in the original Halo. It's always been an Xbox game for me. It's been really cool over the years. So it says here, prior to the climatic conclusion of the 2024 Halo World Championships, we offered a glimpse of the future of Halo as the franchise's studio turns the page to begin a new chapter. We are Halo Studios, and a new dawn is breaking as the future of Halo is being built with Unreal 5. So this article is all about that, and then there is this video which we're gonna go watch. Is it full? Oh, okay. Here we go.
Chris Matthews, take one. Mark.
This is Casey Wu, take one. Mark.
I was told that I can just be my authentic self, Chris.
For 6 years, I don't want to be in front of a camera.
There's so much to do and so much fun to be had when you play Halo that I feel like I never run out of things to do.
I love intricate stories that take place across lots of different worlds, have lots of different meaningful characters.
What made Halo successful at the beginning? What is the legacy of Halo, and what's the soul that we want to bring forward, and what's the craft of making Halo games, and how do we set our studio at best to go deliver on that?
We knew we had to make a change in order to take us into the future.
When I first heard about Halo moving to Unreal Engine, my first thought was, this is going to be a really hard secret to keep.
I think fans are going to be excited about the future of Halo.
That's a pretty exciting secret.
The possibilities that are afforded us by using Unreal.
Before, we really had to split our focus in thinking about building an engine, supporting it, being really kind of a tech company and a studio at the same time. Since we've made the change to shift to UE,
it's streamlining the process.
We can bring Halo forward in ways that people have never seen before while still being true to what Halo is.
Now, I'm going to stop here for a minute because I know for a fact there's going to be some people out there who are going to make the comment that, oh, this is just proof of 343 failing as a studio. They can't do the tech anymore. They're bombing, whatever the case may be. Look at all the firings, all these other things. I think that innovation is key for any industry, and Unreal 5, if you don't work in game dev and you've never heard of Unreal or know what Unreal 5 is, you might not understand it. But anybody who's had any inkling of game development or has been a gamer long enough and pays attention to these things, Unreal 5 is it's a technological wonder, which is why so many companies are being willing to give up the engine side of their companies and go whole hog on the development of the games and IP on this other engine. So they no longer need a tech component. So those people can transition and help make these games bigger and better than they've ever been before. And that's always a good thing, pushing tech forward. I don't care who pushes the tech forward. That's the thing here. And when you have a product out there that is so dynamically superior to everything else, that is literally what Unreal 5 is. And I know somebody right now is being triggered and going, Godot. Or I'm sure there are some Unity fans out there. Those are great engines in their own right, but Unreal 5 is the epitome of what you can do with an engine right now, and it's being used in so many creative ways. So this is, in my mind, a brilliant strategy. It's the call I would have made if I were in charge of things over here, because it does free you up now to focus on, rather than needing to worry about keeping our tech relevant, we can have Unreal 5 and we can work with that engine. It's doing great things. It's going to continue to evolve. Let us focus on the game development. I think it's a good move.
Foundry project was an effort to show ourselves how far we can push things using Unreal 5.
Our new studio art director, Chris, came to me and said, hey, I have this crazy idea.
He said, hey, there's this thing called Project Foundry that I want to do. Let's make it happen.
Foundry specifically is based around the same concept of the Foundry in Halo lore. It's the place where Halo rings are born.
Here we go, guys. Now this is work in progress stuff from Unreal 5.
It's not a game, it's a research project for our studio so we can prepare ourselves for the next steps of making Halo games.
Looks great, man. Oh my god. And I'm only watching this in 1920 by 1080, so in 4K.
The original Halo franchise was a graphics showcase. It was best in class. That's what Halo was when it first was released.
I've always liked the Halo visuals. I thought Halo Infinite was great. A new dawn, baby.
So once Project Foundry had been approved, we took the entire creative team and we ideated on 3 locations, something old, something new, and something really alien.
We had the Pacific Northwest, which is sort of traditional Halo biome.
We were trying to shove as much foliage in there as humanly possible to make it really feel like you're on a hike in the, Cascades.
That's awesome. Cold Lands, which was the second biome that we took on, it was more of a technical showcase where we could play with shaders, we could play with deformable landscapes and terrains. Unreal affords us more opportunity than we've ever had in the past.
On the surface,
the lighting
it might
and
just
shading
look
is
all like
amazing.
snow, but how many layers of things combine to really give that winter look?
And then our third biome was the Blightlands, which is any land that's been completely taken over by the flood.
I wanted to give our team the opportunity to really express an alien world, a really alien world, taking something way further than they may have actually done in previous Halo games.
What's impressed me about watching the Halo team work in Unreal is how beautiful everything looks.
Yeah, that looks absolutely phenomenal.
I don't think we've seen anything quite like it in Unreal Engine before.
Fortunately, we have a studio that's really passionate about Halo, about the look and the feel, and I think there's a lot of hunger to really collaborate, to move forward together.
Foundry was an initiative that touched on every part of the creative process, everything from concept art, VFX, characters, vehicles, and weapons to make the future games of Halo.
Creating an asset, taking this design, now we can really dig into material foundations. What is it actually made of? How is it physically accurate to the world? Now we get to take all the wonderful legacy assets that we have, bring them to life, and bring them to today's standards.
That's pretty phenomenal.
We are really excited to be not just working on multiple projects, but also expanding our studio.
As a lifelong Halo player, I think the game's only going to get better when we get those new, unique perspectives and people bring in their expertise and passion for the Halo franchise.
We are looking for new talent as the projects that we're working on kind of get further and further into their development cycles.
And it is great to be part of a team that's growing because you can kind of see that force multiplied as people come in and take on challenges and you can do more.
Imagine a place where you have the commitment that this is what we want to do, Halo games.
Music.
And create those experiences. and you can express your talent, your creativity, and your professional ambitions in that place.
We're looking for designers, we're looking for artists, we're looking for engineers.
It feels like a new beginning for the studio in a lot of ways, and I think that's pretty rare.
And I think we arrived now at a point where you see the beginnings of people to start to believe in the process.
There's so much momentum that we have right now, and focus and clarity on not just what we're building, but why we're building and kind of this next phase of Halo.
The worlds that we're building, the stories that we're going after.
The potential at Halo right now is huge.
Halo Infinite was the last remnants of how we made Halo games in the past. That was our recipe. And what we are doing right now, we're changing that recipe.
I'm on board for it, man. I think that's the end. I mean, I'd say we're still probably 5 years out from a Halo game. Maybe not quite that far. It's going to be a while till we get the next Halo game. So it's called Halo Studios now. Quick commercial break, everyone, to celebrate and give thanks to all of these amazing people who keep me on the air full time. Really appreciate the support. All you got to do is join as a member. You get access to private videos. You can also do super thanks on any upload or super chats and stickers on any live stream or premiere you see. And beyond that, don't forget we're multi-streaming over on Twitch now, so you can support over there as well. Thanks so much to everybody. Let's get back to the video at hand. That was the Project Foundry thing, which they showed off. We got some screenshots, which are all stills from the video, it looks like. It says this is just the first step in our transformation as a studio as we change our structure, our processes, the technology, and the culture of how we work together. This is the key thing. This is one of the things I wanted to focus on. This is what I was scrolling down to find. We are working on multiple projects and looking to grow our team as we build the next generation of Halo with Unreal Engine and deliver stories of hope and heroism, alien worlds of wonder and mystery, and unforgettable experiences with your fire team of friends and family. So I like the idea that they're working on multiple projects, and given that they have restructured into Halo Studios, you can guarantee that all of these are Halo related projects, which is really cool. So, you know, this is part tech showcase, part press release, part hiring video. There's a link to their careers page where you can go find out more information if you're somebody who is actively looking for work in the dev industry and you've got Unreal experience. Give it a look. This is exciting to me. I'm very interested in seeing what the next generation of Halo looks like. I'm not waiting with bated breath because I do realize that this is a process. They're in the early stages of getting everything going in Unreal 5. So I would say we should, maybe by 2029, 2028, that might be something we might see some rumblings. I would not anticipate seeing anything within the next 3 years. I would say at the soonest it would be 3 to 4 years out, but I would anticipate more like 5 years. I could be wrong. Love to hear your thoughts. Drop them down below. As always, stick around for more. I stream every single day on YouTube and Twitch, usually around 9 a.m. Mountain, so hopefully we'll see you there. Play a lot of games. It is a variety channel. There's this Discord channel. There's social media. There's a Homestead channel and a Patreon if you want to get involved with my stuff as a fantasy and sci-fi author. See you in the next one, everybody. Stay safe and happy gaming out there.